Hello again. Today we're talking about the area of rectangles and squares. So here I have a rectangle and I want to find the area of it. And there's a formula that we can use to find the area of a rectangle, and that is area is equal to length times width. Or perhaps you may have seen this as area is equal to length times height. You may also see this as area is equal to base times height. They're all the same thing. For today, we'll say that area is equal to base times height. So the base will be this, and the height will be this. So the area of this rectangle will be equal to 11 meters times 8 meters. Well, 11 times 8 is 88. And because this is an area, we will say this is meters squared. If you remember from algebra, if you multiplied m times m, that would give you m squared. So you can think of it like that. So here I have a square, and I know on a square all of the sides are congruent. So if I tell you that this side is 5 inches, what would be the area of this square? Well, in a square, area is equal to the length of a side to the second power. So our area is equal to 5 inches raised to the second power. So that means it's 5 inches times 5 inches. 5 times 5 is 25, and inches times inches is inches squared. So the area of this square is 25 inches squared. Let's say we have a square and we already know the area. How do we find the length of one side? Well, remember that for a square, area is equal to the length of a side squared. So that means that 64 meters squared is equal to x squared. Well, in order to solve for this, I will take the square root of both sides, and the square root of 64 is 8. The square root of m squared is m, so we'll say this is 8 meters, and that is equal to x. So remember, if they give you a square and the area of that square, and you want to find the length of a side, just take the square root of the area. Remember, the square root of the area is equal to the length of a side when you're dealing with a square. So here I have a rectangle, and I'm told that the area is 108 centimeters squared. And I also know that the base is 12 centimeters squared. Well, I know that to find the area of a rectangle, that the area is equal to base times height. Okay? Well, my area is 108 centimeters squared, and my base is 12 centimeters, and then my height is h. All right? So now what I need to do is I will divide both sides of my equation by 12 centimeters, and 108 divided by 12 is 9. Centimeters squared divided by centimeters is just centimeters, and that is equal to h. So h is equal to 9 centimeters. And that is how you find the height when you know the area of a rectangle. You can also do the same when you know the height, but you need to find the length of the base. Hope that helps.